Because that's really the whole point of this, right? Not to teach you how to sell a chocolate to your friend, which is a fun way to kind of wade into all of that. But how do we develop influence, right? Influence, and particularly when it comes to executive presence, is the ability to come in and read the room and read the body language and the things that are being said, the questions being asked, the response you're getting from those ideas that you are presenting, and finding ways to really influence people to come alongside you, right? Leadership, by the way, can be at any level in an organization, but the difference between being a real leader and being a boss is figuring out ways to help get other people to come with you in driving a goal or the work. All of it is driven by your great idea and your ability to demonstrate you can solve a problem, right? And that's how the probability of your own success has everything to do with you and your brain and your creativity and your curiosity, right? You can change the ratio in all of these dynamics that we experience. So what problem am I solving? What's unique about it? What resources do I need? What metrics do I show? And then who do I convince and what's their disc type? So we don't have time, unfortunately, for it, but that was the next game, is that you get to figure it out. Oh, I forgot. Usually I do this whole dumb shtick about it. So like, I practiced martial arts for the last 3.5 years, which super fun when you're pushing 40 and in a room sparring with a 300-pound dude, but I highly recommend it, actually. Not for everybody, but why am I mentioning this? Y'all are like, who is this chick? A lot of my method involves deep interaction because the similarity between martial arts and negotiation and pitching a good idea is that this thing happens in your body. Whether you're excited or you're full of anxiety, it manifests, it registers the same way on the body, which is a huge dump of adrenaline. And so what happens when you have that adrenaline dump is you kind of get stupid, right? Like everything flows out of your brain because your body's being supercharged because it's a whole fight or flight. So what happens is you either revert to your most ingrained habit or your best training, which is why the military spends a lot of money on training. I used to work for the military. Because you can train that ingrained response to be one that is strategic. So again, like, we don't have time, unfortunately, because y'all are so fun and you laugh at all my jokes and I want to be friends with all of y'all. Thank you for making me feel very validated. Anyway, take this home with you or on break or something. Think about your great idea and map it out, and then grab a friend and actually practice making that ask with them, right? Because the more you practice with them and then practice with people maybe you don't know as well, but like you can still get that practice in, the more you're training yourself to be amazing and strategic when that adrenaline hits your system, right? Practice really makes power. And actually saying stuff out loud, particularly for super smart people, like all the women in here, saying it out loud, doing that physical action is really important, right? It's a process of rehearsal.